self-love is what we're talking about today. You gotta love yourself anyway.
Fuck
them niggas because they like to play. Gotta love yourself and every day. Yeah. Oh. Sure, gang.
Sure, gang.
I'm with my fellow crackhead today, so it's got to be a wild one.
It's gonna be a wild.
Got that whole motherfucking song on the deck. Yeah. So today is just gonna be a chop, like my mental journal entry. Just talking about like self-love and what we've had to do to like accept our flaws, love ourselves, feel good about ourselves, all of that good. So do you wanna give us a little? Okay, no, she doesn't.
In this household.
So self-love has been like a very weird journey for me. There's times when I'm like, I'm the girl. I love those days. And then there's days when I'm like,
where is the girl?
Where is she? Like, I'm not who I think I am on days like that. And it's important to feel those days, like allow yourself to be low. But when you're feeling like the girl, feel like the girl. Don't let anybody stop you. Do whatever the fuck you want. Do things that make you feel better. I think that surrounding myself with the people that I have surrounded myself with have helped me. Like, my friends reassure me a lot. Especially because like there really was a time when I was like, friend, she's like, stop it. Literally. That's So that's Kat's like whole thing. But like I have my friends and my family to thank. I still don't think I feel like I fully love myself. But see ya figure. It must figure. Thank you. Emakaya. So right now, I speak about this in all my videos, but like I'm trying to get back in the gym. A girl them has gained the weight them. Okay? I'm trying to lose them.
It's a madness.
It's a madness. I'm in a really healthy place because I love my body in every phase it's in. Like at first I used to At first I used to bag on myself and I'm like, oh my god, but now I don't give a fuck. It's like, ooh, this is your body right now.
Skinny, it's fine.
And it's fine.
It's
Enjoy it, work with it, whatever. And the big thing for me right now is that I'm working on feeling sexy. Like if I'm feeling sexy, I want that to exude.
Right.
If I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood. If I'm feeling cute, I'm feeling cute. If I take a snap, I take a snap. You know what you're gonna do, you're gonna do. I know. So yeah, like I'm just trying to embrace feeling like a woman and feeling like sexy and not being apologetic about it. Like, yeah, if you guys are my close friends, you guys know I'm dropping the content. And I'm doing that for myself. It's like, bitch, you feel cute, like whatever. So what? Like, it's your body, embrace it, love it. Yeah,
exactly.
Where you at?
And I think, where am I at? I think for me, for the longest time, I think I struggled with, so I come from a very like athletic family, right?
Yeah.
And like my dad's like, yeah boy, let's jump. And I'm like,
Yeah.
So I think I used to go to the gym initially because it was a thing that I did with my dad.
Yeah,
right?
fully.
And oh yeah, by the way, the reason why I'm talking about gym is because that's my happy place and that's where I go to refuel. And it's not so much about I'm gonna get a six-pack ripped. It would be nice, but it's more mental work for me. Because that's where I find my discipline, that's where I find my love for myself. Like, I realize how strong I am in all ways. Knowing how to boy, did you see what I just benched, boy? Did you see what
My brother.
Did you see that squat?
My G.
Give yourself some props. And I think that translates into real life as well. Realizing that you're stronger than you actually think you are. And I compete with myself in the gym, and that makes me stronger to go and handle shit outside.
You go. Bitch.
But yeah, so for me, that's where I found a happy place. Not saying that now I go to the gym, that's the only way I can love myself because I train. No. It's more mental work.
Like every morning, she's my third roommate right now. So every morning she'll like be blasting some sort of like affirmation, something
like
motivational, something sermon in the morning, and it's a really, really good way to start your day. As Christians, it's just there's no better. We love us some God. We love us some God.
Oh, God's so good.
God is good. Okay, anyway, we're gonna It's a really cool way to start your day by reminding yourself that you are what he says you are and not what the world says you are. And when you cement yourself in that, let me tell you something, you do not give a motherfucker. Hey, I'm talking about the Lord. You do not give fuck. Yeah.
What did we say something? What did we say last time? We were like, fuck, God is good.
Yeah. Anyways, you don't care about what the world has to say about you because your creator knows you for you and you're more than capable and you're beautiful. I also think that as the young girlies, at first you really do cement your worth in niggas, in that like it's very much based on who's attracted to you, who's speaking to you, who's pursuing you. It's also very much based on how they're treating you. You guys think that a man's behavior determines your worth. No, sis, that man is just projecting his own insecurities upon you.
Exactly.
You're that bitch no matter what, no matter how people treat you. But not even niggas, like shitty friends, family, how people treat you is a projection of yourself. Like you need to know your worth and know that, you know, like that has nothing to do with me.
And there's so much power in that. When you realize, I am the side beans, the potatoes, the rice, the carbs, everything. I am the full plate.
Oh my
and
God.
you are welcome to step into my plates.
Yeah.
Not that you're stepping into my plates.
Yeah, we know what
But,
it is.
but anyway, I think there's so much power in realizing how strong you are, how beautiful
you are. Also, like, it's cool to be timid about like how beautiful you are. Like, I'm not saying God and shout. If you want to shout
a lot,
that's cool. Yeah.
Struggle with that a lot.
Gotta get it
that
together.
thing of like when you're like, I think for me, I always like associated it with being vain, and that's not it.
That's not it.
It's not it.
You're allowed to feel cute.
Like Yazin, today, every day, not Zolo, not tomorrow, not every day. I am so gorgeous.
I'm so gorgeous.
And I think that's powerful.
It is powerful.
And I have this thing in the way I call myself a king, and the reason it's not.
She also calls all of us kings.
Yes,
it's so cute.
King, because you're not. The reason why I don't call myself a queen is because that means I'm below someone, and I'm not.
Yeah.
The only person I'm below is God, and God's my king,
Why should
and God made what? Kings.
Yeah.
As well, yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, guys. Also, just loving yourself means taking time out for yourself.
Right.
Being honest with yourself.
Exactly.
Be honest with the people that are around you. That we often hold on to people because we feel like we can't either like live without them, or they're giving us something that we can't obtain from someone else. Guys, I promise you, when you realize that you are enough, firstly, so many people will fade away because people will be intimidated by the fact that you know who you are and they can no longer try you.
Exactly.
Secondly, when you know who you are, guys, even if people don't fall away, you're at the point where you're like,
I just think not.
I just think the fuck not. And actually, something I'm going through like right now, my friends are making me realize how patient I am with people. Like,
it's too much.
Yeah, like I fully am the girl to like give like 1,000 chances.
Yeah, she'll be touched. She'll be like, and then she'll be like,
yeah, and like I always want to see where someone else is coming from, and I think that's a really good trait to have. However, I'm now at the point in my life where I'm just like, I can see things coming from a distance, but I know what I want. So if you're gonna start acting incorrect in the beginning, there's just no time.
No.
No.
There's no character arc.
Yeah, it's yes or no.
That's it.
I'm correct or go. It's simple, Linda.
It's simple, this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think also Whoopi Goldberg said one thing, and I know that especially with women, is that when we get into a relationship, we place so much of who we are, like Kuku was saying, in the person that we're with.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what's so powerful? Realizing that, you know what, I want you, but I do not need you.
And
that's the most precious thing. And realizing what you deserve, and when you are being played, you must run.
You must run.
No.
Guys, you must run.
And never let anyone on this earth complete you. You must be complete and whole on your own.
Yes.
Someone can come and add to your bubble, but they are not completing your bubble. You're already complete. So much so that if they leave, it's like,
oh, that sucks. But like, I'll be
gonna
good.
be good.
Like, we're gonna keep pushing. Bigger than that. But also, I just wanted to say, like, we're speaking about how people can validate your self-love and whatever. School. If you're not doing well at varsity, at school, at work, whatever it is that you're currently engaged in, I want you to know that that also does not define your worth. Some people, like, and I'm not one of them, I've told you guys I've had a very rough journey with UCT. Some people went there, put their heads down for 3 years and said, Washa. My best friend being one of them. Like, shout out to Nana Akins, who's fucking doing her masters. Ngihlulwa i-undergrad, nah. And like, at first I used to eat at me, but now I'm just fully aware that like, my experience with UCT and where I currently am does not define me.
It's a season.
It's a season! And like, that's okay. Like, I'm still that bitch.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna get there in my own time, and that's okay. So don't feel defeated by the things that are happening around you. Like, again, nothing defines you besides yourself and God.
Exactly.
And like, if the people around you that you love the most are reaffirming what you think of yourself, what you know of yourself, then what the hell? Like, why would you listen to someone with 2 followers on Twitter? Who are you?
Not that followers matter.
Not that followers. 2 is cool.
2 is cool.
Or whatever.
2 is cool. I mean, but yeah, and I think also, speaking of school, I know it's really hard, and I know that a lot of people go and they study because they have to, and they study. I was fortunate in the sense that I got to study what I love. I studied acting at UCT, and that
A graduate. Top of her class, we'll talk about that now.
but yeah, so I think doing that helped me find so much of my purpose, and that was my happy place. And you start loving, when you see yourself flourishing and see yourself like, this is what I'm so good at, that builds so much confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're like, this is my happy place, this is what I'm good at. And when all else like sometimes is failing,
you have that to hold on to. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think it's very hard because parents do pressure their kids into studying what they don't want to study, or following career paths that they don't want to follow. But honestly speaking, and I know sometimes it's beyond our control, but like, try your best to make yourself happy and realize that if you're going to choose something, remember that it's you and that thing. You know what I mean? And your parents won't wake you up every day to go to work and go and like sit at an office. I would shoot myself if I had to sit in an office. I'm not going to say that right now.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't.
I would pick out my nails one by one if I had to sit on a desk and type. That's just not me, and that's okay, and it's fine. Final thought, if I'm just gonna leave a little gem, is that you are a king. And I know I don't want to sound profound. I know some people get annoyed with like these positives.
Well, don't watch this video, okay? Adios, hasta la vista. Buena piña.
But remember that you are a king, and wake up every day realizing that you, and fine, you might not be created, but remember that you were put on this earth for a purpose, and serve that purpose, and realize that this is what you're in full control of. So put so much into that. Invest in yourself. Realize that, yes, fine, I don't feel good today, but wake up, geza ubangene, as one leader would say. But yeah, so that's my final thought. Remember that you are a king. Remember that you are beautiful, and remember that you are powerful in everything that you do. But don't let anyone with their 2 cents comments bring you down. Remember,
please,
that underdogs.
Earlier on, I spoke about accepting my sexy. I'm also working on accepting the fact that as a person, I have so many different sides to me. And at first, I always used to want to channel the one. Like, I wanted to be like, okay, I'm Gugu the girl. You know what I mean? But I'm Gugu the Christian. I'm Gugu who can be an introvert. I can be extroverted. I can be cute. I can be sexy. And I'm at the point in my life where I'm realizing that all of that makes me me, and that is okay. You don't have to be one thing because people associate you with one thing. Like, allow yourself to explore those things. And like,
you don't have to be the party.
You don't have to be the party. You can't be the party. You can't be the party if you want to be the party. But you can chill too. Like, just allow yourself to be yourself and like nourish every single one of those parts of you. Those are my final thoughts, guys. You're beautiful, you're worthy, you are capable, you are strong, you are determined, you are resistant, not resistant, resilient. You are love, you are happiness, you deserve it all. And when you start believing that, you will naturally start to attract that.
Exactly. So you are what you attract.
So guys, that's how we got each other.
I must be great. I think my socks have a hole in this.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and
I'm always want to say this.
Oh, say it, friend.
Like, comment, subscribe, click on your notifications.